Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. Today is foundation featured and I have a brand new launch from Covergirl. It is this new full spectrum line of makeup that they're doing, and this is the Matte Ambition foundation. This is a new launch for Covergirl that I think is primarily centered around women of color, and the good news is now that Covergirl is cruelty free. I think more influencers are kind of flocking to them, and that's great. I'm happy. I hope everybody else follows suit. Maybelline, L'Oreal, Revlon, we're looking at you. They have a ton of shades. I got this off of Ulta.com. It was already on the website. They've got foundation, they have concealer, they have eyeshadow, blush, so it is a full line. I just got the foundation and I picked shade FS 105 Light Neutral and FS 110 Light Golden. And I think I'm gonna be the 105. And I think even though it looks a little bit yellow, it looks a little bit dark, I think it's actually gonna do okay to just sort of warm up. I think it will blend enough into my neck. This is probably my summer shade. It was kind of a guess online, of course. I have just got my moisturizer, SPF, and that is it. I've got some eye cream on, and then I'm going to do the application both with a brush and a beauty sponge. So I checked this out for ingredients: no fragrance, no denatured alcohol, and that makes me happy. It is supposed to be all day shine free foundation. I don't know if it's considered full coverage or medium coverage. We'll see. But glass bottle, has the pump. What's 1 ounce? And I think it was around $11. It's liquid, but it has that thick consistency. Brush. Oh, look at you. Already? Ooh, and that is the perfect shade. You know what? I think what I'll do for you is let me swatch these so you can see. 105. This is 110. And this is 105. Oh yeah. Yeah. You can see there's quite a bit of yellow, but it's kind of neutral. So I think I picked wisely. FYI, L'Oreal has launched a new foundation as well, and I will not be testing that because it does have denatured alcohol in it. I was so bummed to see, and I'm like, nope, I cannot use you. Anyone who has rosacea or really sensitive skin should avoid denatured alcohol, especially several, you know, in your products that you might use. What is this? Do you guys see how much foundation I have in my hair? I don't know what happened. What's happening to me? I'm gonna have to put root powder on my hair because I have basically just foundation right here. What happened? Okay, so we have one side. I barely used any of that with my brush. It is matte, but it's not like crazy drawing. So that's good. I might do another layer, we'll see. I'm gonna do my Juno sponge just to kind of see if it gives a thicker application. It does. Survey says. Also, I used more because, you know, it's just the way we're programmed. It's like, yes, dip in, give me all I got. It's a perfect match. It really, really is. It's like eHarmony of foundation. Just perfect match. Alrighty, you guys, let's zoom in. Do you see a difference? I don't. I mean, I think this has more coverage because of the sponge. Yeah, it does. What's going on here? Do you guys see that? It's like a little, it's like a line. Okay, we're just gonna do a second. It does, ooh, I see now, okay. So when you let the first layer dry and you use a brush, you really do feel kind of the matte effect of it. It's, you know, more matte. Whereas because your sponge is wet when you're applying it over, you know, with your beauty sponge, it doesn't seem as matte. Yeah, it does okay building. I think that's better, right? I don't see that little weird, yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, you know what? Let's do Estee Lauder Double Wear. I have used this concealer. This is from fragrance.net. I have a discount code, so check it out. Sometimes they don't have all the shades, but a lot of you were like, oh, I've used fragrance.net before. They've got some good deals on makeup and perfume. Powder. What powder should I use? This is CoverFX. It's about the size for the e.l.f. This is e.l.f. size CoverFX powder. I'm just using this because it's here. You know what? I'm gonna use my Wayne Goss brush to put powder on. I haven't done that in a long time. Number 11. I don't know why I just smelled it. I did wash it, so. If this is matte and I'm kind of dry, I'm not gonna go too crazy with powder because I think I wanna just sort of see how matte the product is, and then if possible, you know, we'll see. Just covering. Okay, guys. So far so good. I like what I'm seeing. I think it feels nice. It doesn't break down into weird patches. It doesn't have like a texture. It's a basic good foundation. It has moderate coverage. It is matte but not drying, so good news for combo skins and even oily folks who don't like dry foundations, right? So I'm gonna put the rest of my makeup on and come back, and I'll let you know how other products applied and all that good stuff. And then I will do a wear test for a good 6 hours to let you know how it wore. I will see you in a minute. I am back and I have my full face on. It did great with bronzer and highlighter over the top. I did a little bit of blush. I will show you what I used. I used the Makeup Revolution, the matte blush in nude, and I did use this new Bad Habit Crystal Palette highlight palette, and I did this shade, hang on one second, sorry, no, Aurora, this one, really lightly, nose and my cheeks. Yeah, so have you seen this yet? It's gorgeous. So Prisma is like pure gold, and I put that on the inner corner. Rose Quartz has like a shift to it, like an opalescent. It's a little bit pink, it's a little bit pearl. And then this Aurora, I think it's kind of a dupe for Skinny Dip. Look how beautiful that is, the Jouer. That's probably my favorite one. And then this Moonstone has a gold shift. It's kind of similar to this Rose Quartz, where it's very opal, very kind of whitish, frosty, but then it has a shift to gold. So really pretty. Not as sparkly as the AS collection 24 karat from Shop Hush, but both same website and still just, Anyway, so I was very light when I did my highlight today. And I'm wearing my Born to Run Urban Decay palette. And yeah, so the Full Spectrum Matte Ambition is so far so good. I am liking it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it to the test. It's very rainy here. I have to look at the dog. She's right here, so I can't say the W word until I'm ready to go. Otherwise it's just torture. And so I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna actually, in the rain, and then my son has a swim meet, so I get to sit in a indoor 80-degree pool with chlorine fumes and humidity. So I'm gonna test it out. I think it's kind of funny. I'm going from one extreme, like 45 degrees with rain, to indoors 75, 80 degrees with moisture and humidity. So you're gonna get a full test of how this wears. I can't give you like snow or mountain air, I'm sorry. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then you'll see me in about 6 hours looking less fresh, a little frazzled, probably in like a sweatshirt or pajamas with no lipstick. I mean, you guys, if you're new to Foundation Featured, you'll see what I mean. And if you are an old follower, then you know it exactly how it works. So thank you, and we'll see you later. Why is it thank you? Alrighty, I am back. It has been a good 6 hours, and I'm basically just smack in front of my ring light in the middle of my room. So everything looks bright and cheerful, but yeah. So I'm definitely hiding my flaws being this close to my ring light. However, I wanted to let you know, I'm kind of impressed with this foundation. I mean, you know, it is, like I said, I walked the dog, I went to the high school pool, and can I just say that, okay, so you know when you go into like public restrooms, especially school restrooms, and they have like that overhead fluorescent light? So I have to say that when I saw my reflection in the restroom, I was kind of impressed. I was like, oh, I look better than I thought. Because you know, you sort of expect yourself to look awful. That sounds terrible, I know, but yeah, so for what I had to do, just running around, so good, stayed fresh on my face. I think if you're really dry, just be sure to prime, moisturize, you know, beforehand. But I have a dry skin, I have an older skin, and this was really comfortable. And I feel like the coverage is good. It's not in my pores. It's not creasing at all. It's not breaking down. So it's really nice. And if you have an oily skin, this may be great. This has got some matte finish to it. So, and for the price, it's nice, you guys. So this might go into some kind of favorite. We shall see. Good job, Covergirl. So I'm gonna wear this a few more times and see how it goes. So yeah, I like it. I actually think I like it better than the Hourglass Illusion. What is that called? Illusionist, the matte foundation. That felt really dry on my skin, and this one doesn't. So, and this one is 11, not 52. So, alrighty guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this Foundation Featured, and I hope you're subscribed to my channel. Please give that thumbs up, a push, a click, and share this video, pin it to your Pinterest board, subscribe to my channel, I don't know, whatever else. What am I begging you for? Alrighty guys, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.